news of Tom Brady's resurrection has reached the radio waves here in New York. And I don't know if this dude is like Emperor Palpatine or what, but he just does not know how to quit. And I kind of have a problem with that. The last time there was an NFL without Tom Brady, I was 5 years old. That's crazy. The first iPod had just come out with like the click wheel and everything. This is a mic, by the way, to make me sound better. Anyway, Brady has had such an amazing career, akin to Jordan or Bonds or Kobe. And he's got fans all over the world who idolize him and want to learn the secrets of his longevity. And I don't necessarily think that's a good thing. I think the reasons that he's staying on the field are rooted in selfish obsession, not true love for the sport. Tom Brady isn't healthy, he's fit. He's fit for the job that he's clearly obsessed with. To fight this long in the Coliseum of violence is a curse, not a gift. And Brady has artificially extended his lifespan on the field through several measures that I wouldn't exactly call healthy. And I'm not talking about avocado ice cream. That all seems fake to me, and I think the pliability nonsense is a way to distract from the real stuff that's helping him stay on the field. Honestly, above all, I think this toxic, obsessive mindset has driven him so deep into winning football games that he doesn't know anything else. You see, with elite athletes, especially older elite athletes, there's a pretty clear difference between health and fitness. To me, it's a continuum, and the two can be mutually exclusive. Someone like Tom, I call him Tom, we're all drinking buddies, probably suffers from the same thing as a lot of elite performers. It's this obsessive drive to win. It's beyond competitive, far past anything I'd call healthy. This is literally the thing that separates them from others in terms of competition. They are extremely willing to separate their longevity from their performance. And as sports science progresses, he's more able to trade short-term longevity on the football field for long-term health for like the rest of his life. When you hear these guys talk about winning and motivation, it's basically the opposite of what a therapist would tell you is a healthy amount of competitiveness or drive. This is what makes elite athletes like truly special. You need this 1 in a million combination of genetics, discipline, and total dedication, total servitude to a singular task or mission. These folks do not have balance. Their singular obsession is mastering this one thing. And Brady has made the conscious decision to sacrifice a lot of things to reach this point. Everyone at the top is making similar sacrifices. And for a healthy and happy life, I can't advise that, even if that obsession is quote unquote fitness, because you and I can be healthy and fit and happy and successful without such intense dedication, without such monastic dedication. I always preach to my clients, self-actualization and not comparing yourself to others, only comparing yourself to your previous self. And this is exactly the opposite of what guys like Tom Brady and Michael Jordan do. They want to dominate. They want to win by beating others. It's the mindset of a toxic champion. In a lot of ways, you could categorize this as a mental illness, and I don't say that lightly. It's an inability to see the future beyond what is most important in the very short run, which I feel like is something you develop as a trait, as you mature. It's total, unbridled selfishness to prove other people wrong. And so I honestly believe that Tom doesn't have an identity outside of football and trying to win football games, trying to beat other people. And to me, that's kind of sad. It bums me out because on the outside, he's got everything. Unlimited cash, nice life, beautiful wife and kids. But I feel like he's not happy. It seems like he's continuing to play just to prove a point. And look, you can be obsessed with lots of things and it still be healthy, right? Not all addictions require treatment. But to be playing football at 45 years old, the math just doesn't add up to me. It's not a smart decision. You've got 300-pound defensive linemen who are actual human missiles, like the strongest players ever. These dudes could turn Brady's bones into literal sand. I just don't see how it makes sense unless he's unhappy. The biggest takeaway here for me, and honestly like the reason I made this video, two things. First, I can't recommend using exercise, especially demanding contact sports, as a vice or true escapism. You should probably face those demons like head on at some point in your life. Second, and probably most importantly, these professional athletes, especially pro football players, are not the picturesque models of wellness that you think they are, especially emotionally. I would not try to model your training or lifestyle based on what you see from them. These dudes are hurting. I played college football. I know this world. So we've got to separate the fitness stuff, the stuff for fitness for life, stuff that makes you live longer, and fitness for sport, stuff that makes you a better performer, consequences be damned. And to me, sometimes those are very different things, especially when you get to the pro level. Or even more importantly, create an identity that's yourself, independent of wins or losses, independent of what other people think of you, independent of external judgment, because that's only going to drive you down, not build you up. Anyway, that's what's on my mind. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Obviously, if you disagree with me, you're completely wrong, but that's what's on my mind. Have a good day.